Hello, and sorry for the delay. Hi, Sjarti. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so as always, I'm showing what my current state is here. I'm still below 2k. You reported me 4 times for not starting my stream for 1 more minute. Okay. So I need around 2 or 3 games to reach 2k again. 2 or 3 wins, of course, but should be doable. Okay, nice map. Oh, Ghost Shot. It's Ghost Shot. Do you remember Ghost Shot? It's a Terran I played last time twice. I played him on my last stream, and I did a very stupid mistake in the first game, where I just tagged 2 arbiters on 2 gates and didn't really produce units out of those 2 gates, and just didn't have enough units. And yeah, I was so mad at myself for losing because I made such a newbie mistake, just not using my gateways. And then I played him again. I was so happy, and then I lose again. I don't know what happened there. Was also on the same map, by the way. I remembered this game. I remember it completely. I was top right, and he had this. I had mid third base on the 3 o'clock position, and he had this nice line of tanks and mines to from the middle to my third base on the right side. And I couldn't really. I could just come from one side, and I totally ran into all the mines. I lost 40 supply to mines or so, and then I lost the game because I didn't make the units in one moment, so I didn't have units to clear the minefields, and he positioned his tanks perfectly behind the minefields, and I wasn't able to engage that. So he killed my third base, I lost my units, and it's over. Another really frustrating game, and another game that made me quite mad, because I shouldn't have lost that. So now I have a third chance, or a second chance for revenge. And I really hope this time I will make it better. So if you want to rewatch those last 2 games against him, check out my last stream recording on my YouTube channel. Oh, what's my prop doing? Oh, I need that scout. See? This scout, that's what I need. I need to see that he has 3 SCVs in gas. It's very important. I can maybe scout it again. Okay, still 3 SCVs in gas. Okay, that means 2 factory or a fast starport and drops or so on, but not fast command center. That must be a second factory now. Pretty sure. Or some maybe cloak wraith or so. Anything which costs more gas. So I will pretend I will expand now. Like I move my scouting probe my probe to the natural. See? Perfect. He sees me here, he sees my probe. And now I go back to my base and do a robo on the second gate. Perfect. That probe was just there to make him think I will expand. I just have to make sure that his SCV is not scouting my natural again, because then he knows I don't have an expansion. So I will not go across the map this time, but I will guard my natural. Because he will make a lot of units into factories, I'm pretty sure. So I have my observatory on the way. Where is that SCV? I only have 2 things in gas. Damn it. Not good. Not good. I didn't have 3 SCVs in gas. But it's okay. I have 2 zealots, but still fine. Where is that SCV? Did he really retreat it? Okay, now I will expand. Oh, there he's coming, see? He's coming with a lot of units now. I lost one of my goons for free. There we go. There we go. Was the complete mass units all in by him. And I scouted it. I tricked him into thinking it will work. And countered it and killed him. That's how a stream should start. It was perfect. His 450 APM will help him in any way. Yeah, and 2 probes gas. Imagine if I lost because of that. I made everything correct, and I lose because of that. Oh, I would be so mad again. But it works. That's really perfect. This game, like, all the important stuff that happened this game was the scouting. My scouting and his scouting, and my reaction to his scouting. Like, this game was completely decided around scouting. Oh, look how my probe. I can. What does it do? It. Imagine I lost it. It was 1 HP. If I lost this probe, this game would be a completely different game. But now I see those 3 SCVs. I didn't know what my probe was doing here in that little corner. But you see, those small details can matter so much. I can see his SCVs here. That's so super important. Because you see he has 200 gas and that's what he needs for another factory and tanks. See? There we go. That was all I needed to know. So now you can see here, for example, in my main, I'm not attacking this SCV right away. I move past it and shoot it from the bottom so it goes up. Look at this. Okay, well it moved down, so... But you see I moved until here. The SCV was here. Like, and I didn't shoot it. I moved a bit so he can easily go up. And here I show my probe. See, I even move it to pretend I'm waiting for the 400 minerals to build my expansion. So now he's 100% sure I'm expanding. So he's going through with this 2 factory all-in push here. Yeah, he forgot mines. He should have researched mines now. That's a big problem, yeah. So I lost this goon. So this could have cost me the game. Yeah. Only 1 shot. So and you see now my expansion is already halfway done. He doesn't even have 400 minerals to start his expansion. So if I hold this push, I win the game anyways, even if he doesn't leave. See, not even started. Still not started. He's not starting his expansion. This is a full all-in push. Oh, this goon moved it away. Focus tank. This one as well. Yeah, the only problem is that I didn't have a unit guarding the ramp. But still, those 3 vultures doesn't matter that much. I have my expansion up. I have more units. He just started his now. Well, I have it up and present probes now. Okay, perfect. See, 19 points. That's a good start. So I need 17 more. I just won 19 against a player, I think he was at 2060 or so. So if I play another one over 2k, I should get at least 17 points again, and then I would be 2k myself again. By the way, I still need to have an emoji for my subscribers, man. Siati, you're the only subscriber right now, so I didn't do it yet. And I'm not the best designer or graphical expert, I don't know. Don't even know how this all works, to be honest. What is this? There's so many global emojis, okay. Interesting. Okay, we have a match. For you style. Oh, I played this guy as well. But I don't remember. I think I lost. I remember that I talked about his name, For You, which is a Korean pro gamer. I remember talking about him because of his name. But I don't know what the game looked like or what he did or who won. So I just have to play a normal game and see what's going on. To be honest, I don't think he was Protoss last time, because now that I remember that I talked about his name and about the Korean pro gamer for you, that he's Terran, not Protoss and so on. I think I mentioned that it's weird that he has his name because he's not Protoss last time. So, and now he's Protoss. Kinda weird. I think he was playing Terran last time. But then again he has a Zerg portrait, so it all doesn't add up. I don't know. Just have to scout and see what's going on. Oh, I just realized that I don't have sound on my headset. It's coming from my speakers. Have to switch it. Okay, so pretty normal build, same as mine. Yeah, so same builds. Only difference that I don't have a pylon. And he did build a pylon. Well. And there's a zealot, my zealot's one as well. So all the same. Okay, time to leave. His goon will spawn any seconds. That is... Oh, I'm losing it. Ah, damn it! Wow. I left like 2 seconds too late. I'm going to regate on this map.
construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I long for combat. Commencing. I am needed.
And there we go. Oh, he was 2150. Oh, 27 juicy points. Yeah, this build I did, I'm not really a fan of it myself, but it can give you quick wins. Like you die completely to DTs because I had no robo, but it kills fast expansion. It kills robo. Yeah, it kills robotics. Doesn't matter if just observer or reaver. It will just kill it, because if you go reaver, you only have one gate or a very late second gate, so 3 gate goons will kill reaver anyways. Also, the reaver wouldn't even be there in time, so yeah, it kills 2 builds of the enemy and dies to another build, which is DT. So it's like a 66% chance to win. Sometimes you just have to take those risks. Hi, Cloister. It shall? Is that correctly pronounced? Or did you forget an M? Yeah, thank you. So, greetings to the wife of Cloister. Happy birthday. Yeah, so I had 2 quite nice games. 2 quick wins. Won like 40 points, so it's a very good start for the stream. Let's see if we can continue that. Nah, opponent not loading. Hi ERA. Thanks, man. You missed 2 very good games. I won 40 points with 2 games already. Oh, and I just beat this guy, so it's the same guy. He was at 2140. He lost like 21 points. So he's very mad at me now. He wants to kill me so bad now. I'm a bit scared. Oh, and it's the same map as well. So for MasterReY, if you didn't see the last game, I 3-gated him and he went fast expansion, so I just had more goons and killed him very quickly. So he will be probably more careful this time. Or he will go fast DTs to counter that if he thinks I'm doing it well again. I'm not sure, but he will definitely not fast expand this time. Pretty sure. He's too scared. Maybe he will just cheese me now. Like, to show me that he can do such early aggression things as well. I don't know. I will scout for proxy. There's a very common proxy location on this map. Which is the third base here. Okay. No proxy. Oh, also another common proxy location is inside of your own base. Okay. Okay then. You will just play a normal macro game, but a bit safer than last time, I think. Where are his fucking gates? Guys, where are his gates? Ah, okay. Oh, I lost my scouting probe. Man, I sent it away. Must have got stuck somehow. He wants to proxy gate me. Mana pile on me. Ah, my goon is quite late. So I'm going for Observer into Reaver. Need to check his goon count. I didn't see any range there. Probably going DTs. Maybe he really thinks I'm doing the same build. There are DTs, see? Ah, it's so easy, man, in this game. Incredibly. incredibly easy.
I am needed for vengeance. For vengeance. For vengeance. I have returned. You have not enough minerals. 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 Initiating. Receiving.
Oh. Yeah, my pro count's a bit low. Not sure who's ahead. Here's Storm Tech now, but I do too soon.
Not enough minerals. Awaiting instructions. I am needed. Initiating. I am needed. Confirmed. Nakatsu. I am needed. You have not enough minerals. My life! Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions transmit. Make use of me. You have not enough minerals. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. My life!
There was a Dark Templar.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
But I think I got this game.
My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. My life for hire.
Just need more observers.
Gas. You require more Vespine gas. My life for hire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy minerals.
So I lost this fight, but that's fine.
My life for hire.
I have so much expansions now.
Not enough minerals.
But I need to keep upgrading.
Not enough minerals.
And I need to re-ready my gates.
My life for hire. My life for hire. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You require more Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. You require more Vespine gas. Minerals.
Okay, he doesn't have any expansions here. That's good. Yeah, I should have this.
You require my life for gas. We are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for hire. My life for hire.
Okay, I will just beat his army when he comes down there.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. We are under attack.
So where's his army going now?
My life for hire.
Okay, I have full vision.
You require more Vespine gas. warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for ire. We are under attack. Bloodhound claws. Focus. You require more Vespine gas. My life for ire.
Yeah, he had nothing left. Whew. Nice. So I beat him in a macro game as well. That's good. Good feeling. Hi, Soul Karate Do. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Soul. It's Karate, the correct pronunciation in English? I just know the German one, which is Karate. Anyway, so in this game, I basically won because I knew he was going DTs. Well, I had my robotics on the way, so it wouldn't really matter, but I still want to show the situation where I knew he was going DTs before I actually saw the DT. Yeah, this one is it. You see here? Okay, so this is a very important aspect of PvP, so yeah, watch this and take notes. um, oh, he had a very early expansion, I just realized, wow. Okay, so I think in PvP it's very important to go across the map to your opponent's base to check his units. So what do I see here? I have my 2 goods, okay? So I move in with my 2 goons. Is my range already done? My range is done, okay? So range is done at this point, and I'm at his too quick. I'm at his natural. So let's see. So I move in with my 2 goons, knowing that in a normal goon build, range should be done by now. So I check his units. See, I run up the ramp. And you see how I moved and then went closer again? I just wanted to check if this goon that he has here has range or not. And it doesn't. I also see 2 zealots. Why would you make 2 zealots if you do a goon build, right? So the 2 zealots and that he didn't have range on his goon immediately tells me he's going for some crazy tech. Probably Dark Templars, maybe super fast Reaver with shuttle or so. So now I know it's 100% DTs. So that's why I add my I get my observer right away. I plan to go Reavers, but I don't need to anymore. I just go super fast observers, and there's the DT. And against DTs in general, it's I could go still Reaver and just do a big push with School Reaver. But I think it's very dangerous. Like, if you don't kill him, he will have a natural and he will win the game. He will have Storm at some point and then your Reavers are not doing anything. So then the first attack has to work if you go Reaver. So I myself prefer to go for my expansion myself and then try to do as much damage I can with just pure wounds. And tech up to the Storm and High Templar and upgrades so on myself. So cannons are usually the biggest damage dealers here, so I focus them out. And I make him spend a lot more minerals on static defense by killing those cannons. So it's a good trade. I also kill like 5 probes or so. You might even think I'm going all in goons to kill him. He might think I'm still on one base because I'm so aggressive. This is great. He spent so much minerals on cannons. Look at the supply. All the minerals he spent are not units, they are all cannons. So I'm free to take an earlier third base as well, because I know I have more units. Because he's so scared, he's making so many cannons. See, I never expect to kill him here, so I just pressure. I kill cannons, so he thinks, oh fuck, he's going to all in me. I just make him think I have a lot more units and I'm coming to kill him. But I'm actually not. I mean, here I almost thought well, maybe I kill him. But in reality, I have my expansion, I have my tech, I have my storm myself, I'm adding gates. All fine. And now I'm taking my third base because I know I have more units. Because he spent so much on cannons. See? Here's a small zealot force, that's it. I have a lot more goons. I have more units in production. There's no way he can kill my third base. Look, he's still adding cannons at this point. He's still adding cannons. That's because of my pressure. While I'm just using those minerals to take a third base instead. Yeah, so what are the upgrades saying? Oh, he's almost on +2 already. Oh well, myself, me as well. It's almost the same upgrades even. Yeah, but I'm slightly ahead on supply now. He starts his upgrades. I don't. Ah, okay. Just very slightly behind. This was a bad attack, to be honest. I ran too much into the storms. And I had no observer, or it got stormed, I don't know. But I'm ahead in supply by a lot. I have 9 gates against 7 gates. And I have 4 bases, 5th base going right now. So I'm just pressuring all the time and expecting answers. Well, I was a bit overconfident there, like I pressured a bit too much, throwing my units away. But I have 5 bases, so there's no way he can do anything. Maybe he can attack and kill 1 base, that's what he's doing, but I still have the same expansions than he does. Yeah, and I can trap his units. So he has so much units here and they can't get out. Yeah, I just don't in that. And now it's pretty much over. I could do the same here, I could trap him on the slow ground again. But I thought I want to kill his base, because I know by now the main and natural are mined out. So if I kill this expansion, yeah, there's nothing really he can do anymore. He will have no minerals left. So this is it. He's on one base, I'm on 3 bases. So that's it, GG. Okay, so 3 very nice games. My ladder points are going through the roof. Well, not really, but they are a lot higher than compared to some moments in the last 2 weeks. Maybe I finally overcome my down phase, or how do you call it? Now it's taking so long. So, if you have any feedback, criticism, any questions, any topics you want me to talk about or explain, whatever, just tell me. I'm open for everything. Last time I even analyzed the replay of MasterReY. Well, I'm not the super best player myself, but I always try to help players that are lower ranked than me if I can. Oh, nice. That's good to hear, man. Are you playing C? Yeah, of course. You were a Y2 kid, right? So of course you're playing CPL. What's your team, by the way? I don't know your team. Yeah. Whenever I start a fight, spend your minerals in my head. That's perfect. It would be a bit even more perfect if it happens right before your fight. But in the fight is still better than not at all. It's still very good. Oh wow! Did you see that? He was on 1.3k. Well, well, well.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
Goon Squad. I think we, yeah, like you're the only Protoss team, right? I think we are playing you next week or this week, tomorrow actually. I think tomorrow.
You've not enough minerals.
Scout Reaver. You're always the one who wants to lure me into doing weird shit. And then I lose 40 points because I fuck up. I remember when I went 4 gate against a lower ranked Protoss, where I did 2 gates in my base and 2 gates at his like outside of his natural, and then he went fast attack Templars. I almost lost that game, it was so close. Or when I went fast carriers on 2 base against the Terran, when we both were completely dead and I found him in the end at the bottom middle. I scouted the hidden base of him and barely won the game. It's so weird in close games. If I lose one of those games, I'm losing so many points. Yeah, I still won, but was way too close to for comfort. Okay. Should be a minimum for MMR. Yeah. There should also be a minimum for the matchmaking. Like, it should only give me opponents with at least like 1.6k. Oh, he's Zerg. Okay. I didn't even check, man. I didn't even check. Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess Reaver's happening already. Jesus. Man, why does it happen so often? And always against Zergs. Whenever I don't check the race, it's against Zerg. Damn it. Lul. So what is he making? This is what I want to scout. I want to see... Okay, so there are more links coming out of the X, okay? That's important info here. Where's my pylon? So many Zerglings. Did you see that? That's why you need a probe to scout this main over and over again. What is... Ah! What is this probe doing? Oh! Like there's some little room here where humans are not walking. Oh shit! Okay, this game is officially not going well. This will be scary. You see that? This school is trapped. It can't go here. This one is in a invisible wall. Oh, Jesus. There's some invisible wall here. I can't believe it. I never saw that before. This thing is invisible wall. Shield battery for the win.
You've not enough minerals.
Scout. I'm not going one-way scouts. Maybe if I expand it.
I am needed. Transmit.
This invisible block. It's so weird.
I am needed. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. I have returned.
Okay, my range is done. Everything is done. Let's go.
You must construct additional pylons.
He could be running around now. That's why I have 2 more zealots closing. What? GG retard. Oh, that hit. Why is he flaming me? It's not my fault that the matchmaker is matching us. Oh, he went offline. Okay, anyways. Gonna play my CPL games in 50 minutes. If you want, you can cast. Okay. Who are you playing? Because I think you're playing someone from my team, because our teams are playing against each other this time. Them now. Okay, okay, you're playing them now. Okay. I know his weaknesses, but I'm not gonna say it's him. Yes, I'm a coach of MCMS. Yeah, could be a good game. My weakness is bad play. Well, you know what's important to win a PvZ. Yeah. Like, I don't know. So I watched your replay last time, and I told you that you had a lot of overmints. If you fix that, I think you will be a lot more players on your skill level. It's really the biggest thing that you can do to improve on this level. Okay, Sneaky Lava, thanks for tuning in. Carbo type, yes. Does everyone know about the Carbot DLC which is going to come? Which is going to be released soon? I think on 10th of July. For those of you who don't know that, definitely Google Carbot animations. And Starcrafts with an S in the end. Like, they are very nice comic style videos for StarCraft, and there will be a DLC for StarCraft Remastered where like everything is comic style. It's really great. It looks really great. Like everything, the map, the buildings, the probes, like the units, even the spells. Like everything is totally converted to comic style. It's incredible. So definitely check that out. Will be released in 10th of July, I think. I will definitely get it and do some games on my stream, yeah, when it's released. Will be very funny. Playing like 2K MMR games on comic style. But I've noticed. Oh wait, I'm not building a pylon. Damn it. I've noticed. I've noticed one thing which was not converted, which is like it is now, and that's Maelstrom. Maelstrom looks exactly the same. That's the only thing I saw which is like not changed, but it already looks a bit comic-y, so it's totally fine. It totally fits in everything. But that's what I noticed. Definitely doesn't make it worse. Also, it's still very good. It it just fits. So I'm not saying that to say it will be bad. Also. Okay, so let's go. Let's focus on the game. So my opponent is a Terran that I played very often already. I think I'm like 4-3 against him. So we are pretty even on skill. I think he likes to be very unit heavy, if I remember correctly. I'm not that sure. But he will expand a lot in the beginning, like 2 quick bases, and then he will go full units and not expand again. I think that's how he was playing last time. So like full focus on that uh, first 200 supply push. Okay, he has 2 SUVs on gas. Interesting. Still 2, okay. Still 2.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
My Nexus is a bit late. Oh my goodness, stuck. Oh, by the way, my sound is still bad. Just switch it really quickly. It's on my speakers and not on my headset. Okay.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh shit, okay, just expanded.
You've not enough minerals. Commencing. Colossus. My life. Awaiting instructions. I have returned. You require more Vespine gas. Construct additional pylons.
Additional pylons.
You must construct additional pylons. Initiating. Sanctalados. I have returned. I have returned. You must construct additional pylons. Not enough minerals. Awaiting instructions. I long for combat. Make use of sheer house. Sheer house. Kaokola. Honor guide me. Kaokola. Thus I serve. Sheer house. Sheer house.
Okay, what's going on here?
You require
Am I missing something? What's going on? Oh, he was outside. Well, that's funny.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Receiving. Confirmed. Input command. Locked. Nagatsu. Commencing. Sanctalados. Transmitted. I am needed. Receiving. Awaiting instructions. Initiated. My life for I. Receiving. I long for combat. You have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Nagatsu. Transmitted. Nagatsu. My life for ire. You have not enough minerals. Receiving. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. I am needed. Receiving. Initiating. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Claws. Make use of me. I long for combat.
Okay.
Receiving. I am needed. Sankaladas Galasos.
Yeah, nice. Okay, I have to scout for hidden bases.
I am needed. Commencing. Upgrade complete. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespine gas. Galassos. Sankaladas. For vengeance. Lokai. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals. Receiving. For vengeance. Confirm. My life for ire. For vengeance. Awaiting instructions. Initiated. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, I really only need to
Upgrade complete.
make mass units now. I'm very far ahead.
You require more Vespine gas.
I have everything scouted.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh wow. Wow! That hurt.
Civilized. Receiving.
Wow!
You have not enough. My life for I have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for ire.
Okay, yes, third base now.
Complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I have returned. My life for ire. Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Construct additional pylons. Awaiting instructions. You must construct additional pylons. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespine gas. Construct additional pylons. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I am ready. Upgrade complete. You require more Vespine gas.
I have no gas.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Transmitted. My life for ire. Item needed. Transmitted. Mitoga. Receiving. Mitoga. Galasas. Mitoga.
I have too many minerals. Too many minerals. Definitely way too many minerals.
Have engaged the enemy. The warriors have engaged the enemy. Item needed. Awaiting instructions. Galasas. My life for hire. My life for hire. The warriors have engaged the enemy. Initiated. You require more Vespine gas. Item needed. I long for combat. Make use of me. Nakatsul. Confirmed. Item needed. Mitoga. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Make use of me.
What is he doing?
Item needed. Initiated. Zamgaladas. Galasas. Zamgaladas. Mitoga. Galasas. Zamgaladas. Galasas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions confirmed. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting instructions. Input command. Make use of me. Commencing. Item needed. Nakatsu. We feel your presence. Isatu. Thus I serve. What now calls? I have returned. We are vigilant. Isatu. We are vigilant. Awaiting instructions. Mitoga. Nakatsu. Commencing. Mitoga. For vengeance. We feel your presence. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Isatu. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Vigilant. Transmitted. Receiving. Upgrade complete. Cheer house. My life warriors have engaged the enemy. For combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. We feel your presence. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for hire. Entrust me. We feel your presence. Entrust me. My life for hire. Jagazul. presence. In God's name. Awaiting instructions. I long for combat. I feel your presence. My life forever. In God's name. Jepakazol. Your warriors life forever. My life forever. Not enough minerals. Awaiting instructions to us. In God's name. We are under attack. Awaiting instructions. Commencing. My life for hire. Transmit. I am needed. Commencing. Not time. My life for hire. My life for us. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We feel your presence. I have returned. My life for hire. We are under attack. Now cause. We feel your presence. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. For us. Us, I saw. You've not enough minerals. Grenadine in Kashi. Grenadine, my life for hire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Not enough energy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals. Trust me. Trust me. We feel your presence. In God's name. Transmit. Grenadul. My life for hire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. For us, we feel your presence. Feel your presence.
Ramp blocked.
Upgrade complete. Your thoughts. You have not enough minerals. We feel your presence. I am needed. She house. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh my god.
My life for hire. In custody. Feel your presence.
That EMP hit 4 of my arbiters.
Vigilant. We feel your presence. In God's name. My life for hire. She house. We are vigilant. We feel your presence. We are
Whew. Yeah. Oh, 20 points. Wow. Feels like he's 2 recalls away from a GG. I have had very bad experiences with recalls because when he's on 3 bases and he's camping and he's still like he has a lot of units. He's not super spread out on the map, but still in his quarter of the map in his 3 bases. Even if I recall there, first of all I could lose a lot of units to mines because some Terrans just place mines in their bases. And then he has his reinforcements very nearby. So almost always I'm just losing all those units and maybe kill, I don't know, 1 factory and 3 units, and that's it. So I really don't like recalls when he's not on low economy and didn't move out on his base and so on. When he's still on 3 bases and has all his units there, I don't recall. And when he moves out with a max army, I feel I need all the units to defeat that army. So I need to have my units positioned in a nice concave and attacking his army. So there's no room for recall either. So yeah, I only recall after the first initial 200 supply push when I feel like I can spare some units. I rather like to just expand, have my units positioned in the middle of the map to intercept any vultures, clear all the mines I can, and just do all that to make sure when he moves out I can engage him with a perfect flank and so on. Thanks, Bonus. Nice that you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's do the next one. So far I'm on 5-0 today, I think. It's going pretty well. Yeah, 5-0 today. Yesterday was very nice as well, you see that? All green. Almost all green. Okay. The 2.1k is coming closer again. And we have another Terran. This time a bit lower ranked. So I feel like what I did wrong in the last game is I didn't expand enough. I had this big advantage. I should just expand more even. Like I should have 2 more bases at least when he moves out. I was only on 4 bases and he killed one and I'm on 3 and it gets very close. So I need like 6 at this point. So even if he kills one, I don't care. So use my advantage better if I have one. That's improvement goal for next for this game. Oh, hi Bitsy. Oh, you only tuned in now. I'm already on 5-0 today. It's going very well. Had very nice games. So make sure to check it out on my YouTube channel. I'm not streaming on YouTube. I'm uploading all my streams and some more on my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel is packed with StarCraft content. No, but it's just a better way to have my streams there. For some people who miss the stream and so on, they can watch it there. It's usually better compared to Twitch videos. And I also try to put some other videos on my YouTube channel as well. Not only stream recordings, but that's the most of it right now. But I will do my best to have some guides, some tutorials, some just nice games as a single video. So for anyone who's interested, it's linked below the stream in my profile, just below this stream right now.
You've not enough minerals.
Okay, 3 Marines.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
Oh, there's the SCV. Ha, got it. Nice. Oh! Okay, got 2 kills. Oh, I only made 1 goon out of my 2 gateways. Oof, that's not good. But he's not pushing, I guess. So it's fine still.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. Instructions. You've not enough minerals.
It's a drop. There's a drop, there's a drop, there's a drop.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Make use of me. I am the
Okay, but I think I still have a good probe count.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
Oh, he's on mass factories. Okay, it's free.
My life for ire. My life for ire. My life for ire. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
No third base. Okay.
We are under attack. Instructions. Fire guide me. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals. Instructions confirmed.
So she's still not expanding?
Instructions. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. Make use of me. Input command. Instructions. You've not enough minerals.
So weird, what's he doing? Hidden expansion?
My life for ire. For Ardoon. You've not enough minerals. Your warriors not enough gates. Transmit. Instructions.
Okay, now he's expanded. Okay.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I am needed. You've not enough minerals. Make use of me. Make use of me. For vengeance, I have returned.
This game is going very weird. I don't know. My units are not moving the way I want them to. There's another drop. I need more macro. More probes, more everything. More pylons.
Additional pylons. You must construct 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 additional pylons. Research complete. I long for combat. Instructions. Research complete. You must construct additional pylons. You require more Vespine gas. Receiving.
What are those two units doing?
I long for combat. Orpheus stabilized. My life for ire. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, I mixed.
Awaiting instructions. We feel your presence. Engage the enemy. My life for ire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat. I am needed.
Looks like he's a bit mad. That's good. That means I'm probably way ahead.
presence. Instructions. Translate. I long for combat. For Adun. My life.
I don't know where to build additional gateways on this map. So I built them all in my main base.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
See, always spend your minerals.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. War field stabilized. Awaiting instructions. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals.
Always spend all the minerals. Spread observers.
Hostiles. Receiving. Awaiting instructions. Item needed. Vigilant. My life for iron. Your my life for iron. My life for iron. My life for iron. You've not enough minerals. My life for iron. Receiving.
Retard timing.
You require more Vespine gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So many flamers. What did he even mean? Retard timing. There was no timing. He did the timing push. He did the Terran typical 2-1 upgrades mass units timing push. And I just reacted. I did nothing with timing pushes or so. Makes no sense. Okay, 6-0 today. Again, another 17 juicy points. Looks very good. Almost at 2.1k. So to everyone who watched my stream the last 3 weeks, and you saw how much losses I had, how much struggle I had, like I'm losing to 1.9k players, I'm doing stupid mistakes, like not producing units or moving all my units into mines and so on. I did all those bad things in the last 3 weeks, and my MMR even dropped down to B. I even was B for like 2 games. But as I already said, whenever you have a phase where the games are not going that well, there will be a phase where you come back and you will be as strong as before or even stronger. So I have this feeling this is happening now. Yesterday was a very good day. I was like 5-1. Now I'm on 6-0. So the curve is definitely going up again, and that's nice. I always reached my record of 2.1k. That was my record. I reached it once. Well, I have to be honest. I didn't really reach it, okay? I was at 2000 like 91 or so, and then I won a game which should put me at 2.1k, and then something happened. Uh, and I will show you what happens. Oh, this is not correct. Hmm, that's kind of weird. Why is it not working? Give me one moment, guys. Hmm. One second, okay? Or 10 seconds. Ah, I know what's going on. I know. No, I don't know. That's super weird. I can't show my browser anymore for some reason. It's just white. Anyways, that's super weird. I'll just say what's happened. What happened? So I would have reached 2.1k with that game. There we go, normal scene again. So I would reach 2.1k with that game, but then there was a weird bug on Battle.net for everyone, not just me. It's not like I'm telling bullshit. There was a bug where all the MMR got reset to 0. So uh, would have reached my record of 2.1k, that milestone, and exactly in that moment a bug happened which didn't happen at all before. Like, it was the only time that this bug happened in all of Remastered. All the MMR got reset to 0, so technically I didn't really reach 2.1k because when it was fixed, I played a game and lost, so it put me below 2.1k again. So I never really had 2.1k. Oh, thanks, Time Ruptured, for that subscription, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But now I feel a bit bad about saying that, but I have to eat now, so I so I have to stop the stream now. But I will definitely be back later. So make sure to tune in again in like around 2 hours, I would say. So I'm just going to make some food, eat, and then I will be back. So right now it is 17:47 or 5:47 for the Americans. In my time zone, it's 5:47 p.m. and I will be back, yeah, in around 2 hours. So let's say at 20 CET, or for the Americans 8 p.m. CET. Yeah, so at 8 I will be back with more streaming. Maybe I reach that 2.1k. Maybe if I'm very lucky, I even reach that S rank. I'm already over the 50% mark here. I'm closer to S than I'm meant to be, so that's good. Okay, we'll see. Some very nice games in the stream, and I hope I can continue with that next time. So, see ya at 8 o'clock CET again in around 2 hours, and bye bye for now. Thanks for watching.